Good evening. My name's Angus.
Good evening, I'm Patty. And tonight we're going to talk about the whiskeys of the world. Educate you people. Now, we're going to start out with our liberal friends up north in Canada. They make whiskey up there. It's not real good whiskey. It's blended. Tom Peter, don't be shaming us, but we are going to drink some. So, we know that you drink martinis on Friday night too. So anyway, Canadian whiskey is blended, as we said. We usually don't drink that stuff. I remember coming up, you had Canadian, always had to mix it with a Coke or ginger. So again, we don't drink much, but Angus is going to pour us a little sample.
This is one of the better examples of Canadian whiskey. This is the Crown Royal. Probably, I guess, as good as it gets up there. Patty, while you're doing that, let me tell you a funny story about some Canadian friends.
Please do.
This Scottish bloke goes on a skiing holiday to Canada. After a hard day on the slopes, he retires to the bar at the bottom of the mountain. After 5 or 6 whiskeys, he looks up and notices a stuffed animal with antlers on the wall. He asks the barman, "What the fuck is that?" The barman says, "It's a moose." The Scottish chap yells, "Fuck me, how big are the cats?" Oh, yes. Give that over to Pierre.
Pierre.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
S'il vous plaît, I think.
Yeah.
What do the Canadians say?
Merci.
Merci. So here's another story. Oh, God, it's awful whiskey, isn't it? Pierre, I'm so sorry. How could your country produce spirits of this ill quality? So, it's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, and a man makes his way to his seat right at the center ice. He sits down, noticing that the seat next to him is empty. He leans over and asks his neighbor if someone will be sitting there. No, says the neighbor, the seat is empty. "This is incredible," said the man. "Who in their right mind would have a seat like this for the Stanley Cup Final and not use it?" The neighbor says, "Well, actually, the seat belongs to me. I was supposed to come with my wife, but she passed away. This is the first Stanley Cup we haven't been to together since we got married in 1967. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. But couldn't you find someone else, a friend, a relative, even a neighbor to take the seat?" Man shakes his head. "No, they're all at the funeral." That's a pretty funny one, you must say. One more Canadian story.
Please do.
2 Canadians are walking across the tundra, and one is carrying a case of beer. First one says, "What you got there, eh?" Second one replies, "A case of beer, eh?" To which the first one replies, "What'd you get it for, eh?" Second one says, "For my wife, eh?" First one says, "Good trade, eh?" You guys need to get a better sense of humor.
Yeah.
All right,
I
carry
was
on.
waiting on the punchline.
No, it was the punchline. Hey, it's the punchline.